Plus, pay nothing for 6 months at Home Value's Great American Half-Off Sale. Hurry, ends Monday.
Home Value has more.
Hello, Norwest. You own your own business. Well, that's great. Yeah, we love to, roll up our sleeves, get involved, lend a little support, be there when you need us. Yeah, it's a little like a marriage. Do I what? No, I don't snore.
I rarely draw this unless I intend to use it, and I intend to use it at Schneiderman's Furniture. This weekend is an irritating array of sales. We intend to show you just how much better ours is, with gratifying prices on all Thomasville, Flex Steel, Sealy, Cochran, and more. This is some sale.
Schneiderman's, why would I roam? Schneiderman's, all for my home.
Here's another clever idea from Plymouth. To make the new Plymouth Grand Voyager even more versatile, they simply went back to the drawing board. And voila, a driver's side sliding door was born. Now it's twice as easy to get into, twice as easy to get out of, twice as easy to load, twice as easy to unload. Grand Voyager. It simply slides, folds, protects, unfolds, rolls, and drives better.
Minnesota 9 weather brought to you by your Twin Cities Chrysler dealers.
Perfect timing, isn't it? Can you hear me at home? Okay. Well, we've got St. Paul Fire Department engine number 23 going by right now. Okay, it's a beautiful night here in the Twin Cities. Outside it's very dry. It's very, very nice, comfortable, much better than it was the last couple of nights. High temperature in the area today came in with 79 degrees. 60 is our low for the day. 76 and 56 are where we're supposed to be, so a couple degrees above each of those, and we're going to pretty much stay there in that range for the next day or so, maybe a little bit warmer for tomorrow. We were dry today too. Outside right now in the Twin Cities with clear skies, our temperature coming in at 68 degrees. Dew point is a very comfortable 53. Our humidity right now is at 59%, and the winds from the west at 6, and the barometer is on the rise, and that's good news. That means high pressure is settling in across the area. Some current temperatures that we have across the area, we're looking at 68 right now here in the Twin Cities. Like I said, Duluth coming in at 60 degrees, Rochester has 61, and Fargo has 70 degrees for their temperature. Taking a look now at some of the rain that was south of us, you get down toward Iowa, they saw some showers and some storms down there. We were pretty much dry here across Minnesota. Maybe a couple showers popped up, as you can see in the last few pictures, right across the area, right around the Iowa border. That's what we ended up seeing right there. Cloud cover throughout the day. Well, few clouds from about the Twin Cities southward. Going up north, things weren't too bad at all. A lot of sunshine across the northern part of the state. Probably going to stay that way again for tomorrow. A couple of clouds moving in here as we get along about Saturday or so. But right now, the weekend for the most part is looking pretty good. Not looking at any problems at all. We'll go up above now, take a look at what the whole country looks like. You can see that cloud cover, like I said, about the southern third or so, southern quarter of the state, going down across Iowa where they had more in the way of some showers. Pretty dry off to our west. That bodes pretty well for us. That means we're going to look at some pretty decent weather too over the next few days. Take a little bit closer look at the state of Minnesota and the rest of the 5-state region. Cloud cover extending over through Eau Claire, some patchy clouds across the northern part of Wisconsin too. Pretty much going to clear out as we go through the night to just a few clouds, if not mainly clear for the entire area. Tomorrow's map, how's that looking? That's looking great too. Big old sunshine right across the area. More high pressure, still in control. That'll be settled down toward Madison for tomorrow. 77 for the high temperature as you get up toward Duluth. We're going to be right around the lower, if not the mid-80s here across the Twin Cities. And the showers that you see out across the Dakotas, really don't think they're going to be affecting us in our immediate forecast. Right now the weekend is still looking pretty nice. All right, let's total it all up for you now. We'll take a look at that forecast. See a few clouds for tonight. It'll be cool, comfortable too. Light and variable winds, a low dropping off to 50 to 55. Might actually need a blanket out there. Mostly sunny for tomorrow, 80 to 85. Coming out to the fair on Friday. Looking great, probably the top of today's crowd for tomorrow. Few clouds for tomorrow night, 57 to 62 degrees for the low. A partly sunny day on Saturday with a high temperature there of 80 to 85 degrees. And our outlook now taking us through Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We're going to see things warming up again. Humidity's going to creep back in. But looks like we should stay dry. Looks like upper 80s to near 90 possibly on Tuesday. I have a guest with me right here tonight. He's the guy that drew this picture, Daniel Miller, 10 years old from St. Paul. Did a great job on that, Daniel. Why don't you describe that for everybody there?
Well, today was like a really hot day. I drew that just with all the rides that we went on.
Okay, that sounds good. There's the picture there. You also got some other people here that want to be on TV, eh, Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah, who are we looking at down here?
That's my family, my dad, my sisters.
Wave, guys. Give us a wave. Ah, there they go. All right, those are the Millers. And Luke, toss me that shirt there, would you please? Right in front of you. Photographer, shirt tosser, the guy does it all. And the shirt's not upside down tonight either. Here you go, Daniel. This is for drawing that picture for us. We thank you very much. There's your Sky Pick t-shirt. So wear that one and take it easy and have fun next week when school starts. And now that we're done with Daniel, I do want to show you one thing. You guys are always wondering what I do when I come out here to the fair. Well, take a look at these. Can we get close enough on that, Luke? Can we zoom in on that? That would be Sarah Jarvis. Yeah, especially this one right here. That's a nice shot of Sarah. Nice shot of me, too. So we'll send it back inside to you guys. Hey, $2. You can get your pictures taken, too, over here in the arcade.
Yeah, I can tell you're working hard.
Oh, busting our you-know-whats.
Okay.
Okay.
See you, Joe.
Well, up next tonight, there's a consumer group says that you should check out your baby's crib because if it's very old, maybe it should be destroyed.
Can't wait forever.
If you can't wait for a great closeout deal, then don't, because Buick's 95 closeout is on now. Buy today and get at least $1,000 cash back on 95 Buicks, or $1,500 cash back on Buick Park Avenue, Century, or LeSabre.
Time won't let me.
Closeout prices, huge selection, plus factory cash back direct to you.
Wait that long.
Now, wouldn't you really rather have a Buick?
Oh, hi, Grandma. Yes, we're coming over tonight. Can you make me Pizza Hut pizza? I like stuffed crust pizza. It's my favorite. And Grandma, I like hand tossed too. Hand tossed is my favorite. And I like thin and crispy pizza crust. It's my favorite too. But I like pan pizza, Grandma. It's my best favorite.
Get one topping on any of your favorite large Pizza Hut crusts for just $9.99. Pizza Hut, you'll love the stuff we're made of.
Grandma, you're my favorite Grandma.
Watch Home Improvement on UPN 9, and you could be a winner. That's right. Starting Monday, September 11th, Home Improvement's on for a full hour, 5 nights a week. Just watch starting at 6 o'clock.
Then listen to the Dave Ryan in the Morning Show. That's me on 101.3 KDWB. I'll ask a home improvement trivia question at 7:20. Call in with the answer and win great prizes like these. Look for this in your mailbox for more details.
So watch, listen, and win in the UPN 9 101.3 KDWB, our giveaway.
The preceding arguments for sliding doors on both sides were brought to you courtesy of the new Dodge Caravan. Just as original as the original.
The same families who work the land are proud to own their own brand. Farmland. So when you choose Farmland hot dogs, smoked sausages, and ribs for your grill, you know you're getting great cookout flavor, straight from the independent family farmers who produced it. Farmland, proud to be farmer-owned.
If they heard O.J. Simpson's 991 tapes from Nicole, it's only right that they hear the tapes from Furman.
I think Judge Ito's decision was absolutely insane. This man committed perjury on the stand.
I think the ruling was the greatest. This is a trial about O.J. Simpson, not Mark Furman. Judge Ito did the right thing. I applaud him.
Brought to you by Farmland.
Opening our spreadsheet, a federal agency is warning parents tonight that used cribs can be deadly. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says about 50 babies die every year because of problems with older cribs. The agency says used cribs may not meet new federal safety standards and they may cause strangulation.
If a soda can fit between the slats, then that's too much room. And what happens is that baby's body can get through, and they wiggle and get right through, but baby's head gets caught.
The government advises consumers to buy new cribs, and it says some retailers are offering discounts in September because it's National Baby Safety Month. Here in the Twin Cities, baby crib resale shops say they keep track of all recalls and attempt to keep all used cribs up to safety codes.
We want to take you back out to Falcon Heights right now in the Minnesota State Fair because Stephanie Odegaard, as we understand it, has been hanging out with the rich and famous. What's this all about?
That's right. Well, right now I am in the William Morgan caricature booth getting my portrait drawn. It's kind of a comical kind of portrait called a caricature. And William is working on this right now. I hope it's looking okay. I'm not sitting very still for him, but this is William Morgan. William, how long have you been doing this?
About 25 years.
25 years.
25,
Comes to the State Fair every year. And what are some of the most famous caricatures you've drawn?
Oh, I've done Red Fox and Bob Dylan, locally Ken Herbeck.
Hey, we know Herbie.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, the State Fair draws a lot of people, and it draws a lot of big names. So, photojournalist Bob Davidson and I headed out to see who we could meet, and here's more on our brush with fame.
Excuse me, sir, ma'am, I'm out at the fair today. I'm looking for famous people. Anyone? You know anyone here? No, I haven't seen anybody.
I haven't seen any either.
Oh, gee, thanks. All right. Wasn't that?
I don't think so.
Excuse me. Hi. We're looking for famous people out at the fair. Did we find one? One right here. Right here. We're looking for the real famous guy of the day, Tony Bennett. Hey, it's Senator Paul Wellstone. Hello, Senator. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Hey, Paul Majors. How you doing?
How are you?
Nice to meet you. We're looking for famous people.
Hi, Bob. We've got a famous one behind the camera.
Bob? Hey, it's Rusty Gatenby, Channel 5, right?
Can't talk to me right now. I'm about to do something very stupid.
I think he's here.
The dairy farmers, you've got to get the inside grip or they'll crunch your hand. I'm glad I wrestled.
How many autographs have you signed this year?
About 500,000 and about 32.
It's the famous former Viking, Darren Nelson. How are you doing today?
My name's not Darren.
Well, hello, Mr. Bennett. Welcome to Minnesota. Welcome to the State Fair.
Thank you.
Do you have an autograph picture for me?
I have a trading card for you.
Better yet.
If I sign it, it devalues.
Something very stupid I've already done?
So, the ejection seat, you've done it?
I've done it. What is the weirdest thing you've seen at the State Fair, besides myself? That's what I was going to say. Getting interviewed right here is probably the weirdest thing so far. That and my photographer.
Every Minnesotan is famous. How am I doing?
You are the star of the day, and here we are.
Nice,
Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for inviting me here.
The most famous thing I've seen at the fair is that big giant pig.
Now, what's the deal with this big pig? Where is this thing? What makes this pig so famous?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, great tip, Darren. Thanks a lot.
That's the most popular thing here today. I saw Elvis the other day. I saw Elvis, and I think it was the real Elvis. I haven't seen Gary Rebstock, though. Where is Gary?
Gary's back working at the station.
What?
That's Mr. Tony Bennett. Thank you so much. Tony Bennett, that's him.
That's right. Tony Bennett. We saw a lot of famous people. Not that this is a famous face, but William's just about done here. I can't really see it. I'm trying to sit still, and I'm not doing a very good job at it. But anyway, he's on Nelson Avenue. He does about 100 of these per day, he says, and it takes about 3 to 4 minutes to do this. So he's just about finished with mine, and he's done a lot of famous faces here. But like I said, not one of those is mine. So Gary, he'd love to do you if you want to come on out here.
Thanks, Steph. We'll try that. Tony Bennett. Back to Tony Bennett for a minute. Did you get him to sing for you? He seems like such a nice guy.
No, I didn't. I didn't ask him to sing. He was a really nice man. It was really exciting to meet him, along with everybody else in the story.
Well, when you see Paul Majors again, tell him it's just like over at 11. We don't do anything here either.
I will tell him.
Thanks, Steph. Coming up next, another head-popping edition of the plays of our lives.
I think it got him in the bat and then the helmet. I think the ball hit the bat and the bat hit the helmet. Wow. Sure, smiling. Yeah, Pete's all right.
If I were you, I'd head for my Lincoln Mercury dealer now.
The heat is on.
The heat is on during the Mercury Clearance Countdown with this red-hot lease on Mercury Villager, just $249 a month for 24 months. Or buy the minivan that drives like a car and get $1,000 cash back. Now's the time to enjoy the hottest deals of the summer. Villager's low $249 a month lease or $1,000 cash back when you buy. Only during the Mercury Clearance Countdown.
See your Lincoln Mercury dealer now.
Vince and Brenda Fuller are First Bank customers, not just because they have Checking Plus, which protects them from overdrafts, and a line of credit, which protects them from the unexpected. The Fullers are First Bank customers because at midnight, a banker helped them find their checking error and transfer funds to cover it, which protected them from a sleepless night.
Hello, hello, hello. I didn't know you were so hot. Oh, you make me feel so satisfied.
Subway has a sandwich for chicken lovers everywhere. The hot grilled chicken sandwich with fresh baked bread, tender grilled chicken breast that's 96% fat-free, plus free fixins.
Wow, what a sandwich.
The hot grilled chicken from Subway.
People say, okay, so Golden Plump Chicken is plump and meaty. Exactly how plump and meaty is it? A lot? A little? Give us facts, figures, something to compare it to. Okay, try this on for size. If Golden Plump Chicken were a holiday, it'd have to be the jolly one. Here's Golden Plump Chicken as a piece of furniture. Hey, up the chicken! And finally, Golden Plump Chicken as an aircraft. Any questions? Golden Plump. It's a mighty, meaty chicken.
Just when you thought summer's nearly over, the deals are getting even hotter during the Hyundai Summer Drive. Road & Track says the new Accent may be the most significant new car to reach these shores in 1995. And while Accent has equipment found on more expensive cars, you can get it right now for only $79.84. But this may be your last chance at $79.84. So if you miss this, that wouldn't be very cool. Get a hot new high-tech Accent for only $79.84 during the Hyundai Summer Drive.
If you think a bad tie can ruin a good suit, try a bad dry cleaning. That's why we offer free pressing at the Men's Warehouse. I guarantee it.
Thursday night is a tradition, so is this time of year. So here comes a state fair version of the Plays of Our Lives.
Hi, this is Isabella Hoffman.
And Daniel Baldwin from Homicide, Life on the Street. And these are the plays of our lives.
Thank you, stars. Like a pit crew doing the wave, it's time for our State Fair edition. The fair has cheese curds, we have chips. Here's Vijay Singh at the World Series of Golf. And get another order of chips with Greg Norman for the win.
A lot.
You get the catch of the day at the fair. Here's Cleveland's Kenny Lofton with the catch of the week. But you know what people really want?
Red, Lou, 20, what else?
No, they want romance, right, Rico? The fair's got smash acts on the grandstand. Here's Andre Agassi's backhand smash at the Volvo International. The fair has stuffed animals, so do we. How do you like our fair episode so far?
Well, that depends. Did you do it to prove a point?
The point is this. The fair wants you to return for more, so here's the Vikings' David Palmer returning a punt. 71 yards and the touchdown. You must buy a pork chop on a stick at the fair. It tastes a lot better than baseball off your head. Pirates catcher Angelo Encarnacion hits the bat and noggin of the Reds' Pete Shurek. Why would a catcher do such a thing?
What possible reason could he have had except to make himself an absolute jackass?
And you thought we wouldn't mention J.R. Ryder?
He needs work, you know? I mean, for example, his images are wrong.
Be sure and tune in again for another episode of The Plays of Our Lives.
Speaking of the fair, Sarah Jarvis and I will be broadcasting from the fair from 2 to 2:30 tomorrow, right by the grandstand. Come on out and see us. But tonight in sports, high school football returns with a story of a team playing without famous family. Stay with us.
That's right, John.
Commanding feel of the road and a reassuring sense of security, performance, and luxury. That's BMW and Mercedes-Benz. Under one roof in Minnetonka, Sears Imported Autos. If you desire impeccable service, unmatched selection, and an overwhelming commitment to customer satisfaction, there's simply no substitute for Sears Imports. Our customers tell us we're simply the best. In Minnetonka, across from Ridgedale on 394.
Is it true Midas has a muffler for anything? Our hidden cameras will tell.
I hear you have a muffler for every vehicle. Could you fix this one?
Are you serious?
I'm serious, yes.
Yeah.
See how noisy it is? My neighbors complain. Have you serviced many armored vehicles?
Yeah.
You got the muffler for it?
Well, we stock hundreds of mufflers.
What do you think of the muffler?
Sounds a lot better, huh?
Can I ask you to do a test drive with me? Halt! Will I get a guarantee on this?
Sure.
Does it cover combat damage? Men of Midas, we salute you. Bloody good.
Fairgrounds on your side for quality home improvement. American Pride vinyl siding gives your home lasting beauty. It won't chip, peel, or dent. Plus, it's easier to install than aluminum, just $2.89 each. Save energy year-round with foam sheathing from Owens Corning. It installs easily for maximum insulating power. On sale now for just $5.88 a sheet. You always find more ways to save at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Look at this thing. Today at the Eagle Test Drive sale, we're here with the competition from across the street. Sorry. This is one heck of a deal. Talon's got more power than most Hondas on my lot. Yeah, but who's got the 5-story inflatable gorilla? There's no way my Maximus can beat this deal on vision. Say, that camera's not on, is it? That's security. Security, okay.
See your local Jeep and Eagle dealer for the best in automotive sales, service, and value.
That is the Ventures with tonight's scoreboard music. The road to the Prep Bowl begins tonight on Minnesota 9. Plenty of non-conference games to start the season. 2 of last year's contenders meet in Bloomington as Jefferson hosts Park of Cottage Grove. Football 95 starting on a Thursday night. The Jaguars will be in their home blue in this one. It is scoreless in the first quarter when Jefferson's Hak Tia runs it in from 5 yards out for the touchdown. That makes it 6-0. The extra point puts them up 7-0. The final, Bloomington Jefferson 28, Park of Cottage Grove 14. Tonight is believed to be the first ever game between Benilde St. Margaret's and St. Louis Park. The Battle of St. Louis Park tonight. Both teams 1-8 last year. Here's a run. Park's Tony Pacholke runs left for a 24-yard gain right into your living room right there. And then the Orioles do it with a little offense there. They'll come up with some defense. Aaron McEachran and Jeff Fishbein sack Benilde quarterback Chris Ugart, but Benilde is getting the better of this one in the Battle of St. Louis Park. They lead 14-0 in the fourth. Cretin-Derham Hall opens its season against Wayzata tomorrow night, but Andy Skugman reports the Raiders are Rosgo-less for the first time in 12 seasons.
Things aren't quite right at Cretin-Derham Hall football practice this season, so forgive the coach for talking about a loss even before his first game.
We can't miss that. For the first time in a long while, we won't have a Rosga, and that'll be a tough deal to deal with, but we'll be okay.
The last Rosga to leave is Tim. He graduated last year, but before him, sibling after sibling carried and caught balls for Cretin, leading the school to several city titles.
Together, the Rosga brothers helped build the Raiders into a perennial football powerhouse, but just because they're gone doesn't mean you can forget about Cretin being competitive.
All right, 159 on one. Ready?
The Raiders are rated number 2 in the state, even though their coach isn't quite sure that's legitimate. 15 starters are gone from a season ago, but senior John St. Aubin is back at quarterback.
I think this is more of a team-oriented team. We're all centered around together and togetherness, and I think we're going to surprise a lot of people.
And there may be a few surprise and welcome visits to this field by a Rosga. Number 53 is Ben Campbell. He's dating a Rosga.
Been going out since October 31st last year. You know, family's great. They're all nice. I'm hoping a little rub off on me.
If I could, I'd have her out here kicking extra points or something anyway. She may be on the side as a student trainer, just to have one close by.
Considering how the Rosgas have helped Cretin coaches over the years, any Rosga couldn't hurt. Andy Skugman, Minnesota 9 News, St. Paul.
Thanks, Andy. College football's first Rosga Bowl is Saturday night in Madison when Colorado's Steve Rosga plays Wisconsin, who has Tim Rosga. Watch that face. Watch that face. This guy's a Nebraska fan, the defending national champ opening at Oklahoma State. The Gophers' Chris Darkins has competition for the Heisman Trophy. This is one of the favorites. Nebraska's Lawrence Phillips takes the handoff, and he goes all the way. I've been wanting to say that for about 8 months now. 80 yards for the touchdown. All Huskers tonight, they lead. There's the bare bones right here, 50-14 in the fourth quarter. One of the questions I'm being asked a lot at the State Fair is, how do you think the Vikings will do this year as the Purple prepares for their 95 premiere at Chicago against the Bears? I look with a puzzled expression and say, based on the preseason, I don't have a clue. Why? Because the Vikings' first-string offense did not score a touchdown the entire preseason. That's strike one. Strike two, they're playing the same Bears who knocked the Vikings out of last year's playoffs. But a guy who's been there says, cool your jets, everything's fine.
I think some of the things with the first unit have been blown out of proportion because, for the most part, we haven't been in there as a unit together. So, and the things we were running were very basic. So, to me, I think everything will pan out.
I grew up collecting stamps with my dad. He taught me two things about being a philatelist. One, be careful when you put plate blocks on hinges. And two, you have to be deceased to get your face on a postage stamp in the U.S. Well, rules are sometimes made to be broken. Robin showed me this block of sports stamps. Take a look at the golfer. Is this our Andy Skoogman or what? The first Minnesota journalist possibly to be immortalized on the fairways, no less, where Andy likes to be when he's not working, definitely. Monica Seles, by the way, wins her second-round match at the U.S. Open. Andre Agassi has just won in 5 sets. How about Skoogman on the stand?
Looks just like him.
Doesn't
it? Looks just like him.
Well, here's a guy who looks just like Joe DiGiovanni.
Imagine that. We got Skoogman on stamps, got me and Grayson on Vikings magazines. I don't get it, but mostly sunny, waking up in the morning, right around 60 degrees, and rather vociferous crowd out here tonight, so we'll send it back inside.
Yeah, loud, too.
Must be nice to be popular.
Thanks for being with us. Hope to see you tomorrow night.
Good night.
Closed captioning of Minnesota 9 News is made possible in part by Alina Health System.
Thomas Vale's only hope.
Get down, get down.
Find an ally. Bruce Greenwood stars in an all-new episode of Nowhere Man.
Monday at 8 on UPN 9.